What's happening? What's up, people? Dark Knight Radio. What's up? How y'all doing? And yes, I do have another true story time. This one is going to be dubbed. This is going to be named The Three Brothers from Chicago. Right? I'm sure that elicits excitement just hearing that title, right? So let's jump right into the story. So for a small stint of time, it was these three brothers from Chicago. Now, I don't know if they were biological. They didn't look biological, so it may have been by different fathers. It looked like that was the case. And now the first time I've been introduced to these brothers, unbeknownst to me, was one night. Well, first of all, it was, I want to say for that whole month, people were running inside the store saying they were being robbed. People ran in bloody, eyes black, nose bloody, head wrapped like a mummy. And they were saying, can you guys help me? I just got robbed. And I used to hate, now I don't mind helping, so I don't want to make this sound somewhat mean, or I don't want to make it sound like that I'm not, privy to help. But I used to hate when people used to run inside the store for solace, and they'll try to run behind me and a security guard literally from people, and that used to put us in danger. Kinda. You know what I mean? It used to put us in danger. And it may seem innocuous, just one person running in, but you don't know who's running behind this person. You don't know if it's Michael Myers, Jason, and RoboCop running behind these people, and they come shooting guns, everybody getting hit, not just the people they were after, but the people who had nothing to do with it. So I used to hate that. So one night, now I've been seeing these particular three around the store. It's kind of ominous, dark around Walgreens, especially in the back where the trash can at. That's where a lot of people used to get robbed. And in between Walgreens and Publix, and down there by the Wingstop and Publix. Now, remind you, during overnight, all these businesses are closed. So the only thing that vacants these areas is darkness. And it feels like Gotham City down there. So one night, now I've been seeing these two individually, and I've been seeing two pairings of the brothers at different times, but I never knew, and they never came inside the store overnight, so I wasn't acquainted yet. So the first time I got acquainted, a short little meek, skinny little guy came in, and I know the guy. He had his luggage, bags, and came in, his heart's pounding. He's like, oh man, can you please help me? They trying to get me, man. They robbed me. They bust my head wide open. The white meat showing. I said, I don't see no white meat. Help me, man. Help me, please. Help me, please. Oh Lord, they come. I said, I told the security guard, man, go get your. You got your strap on you. Cause the way he made it sound like we need to be ready. You know what I mean? So I made sure I had mine. So they came in after them. Now the first one came in, I guess he was the oldest. He did most of the talking. He was the shortest one, the smallest one, ironically. He did most of the talking. He had on a black t-shirt and some black diggers, I remember him. He came in, he's trying to talk all cool, like he's, Don Corleone, the Godfather, coming here with his monotone. And the tall, slimmer, athletic brother, he was like the dark skin one, and the crazy one was one with the dreads. He was kind of like, fair complexion or whatever. So they ran in behind this dude. So when they came in, they look, man, don't come in here with that. Don't come here chasing nobody, and you don't come in here running and trying to run behind us, man. We don't they don't have nothing to do with the store. We neutral. We ain't got nothing to do with what's going. Don't run in here when somebody chasing you, man. And y'all don't run him in here. Y'all keep that outside. So I guess the one with the dreads didn't like it, and he's pushing back. I do what I want. Ain't nobody trying to fight. I do what I want. And then now, this dude don't know me yet. So I gotta be somewhat, delicate to the situation. This guy don't know me yet, right? So the only thing he hears is somebody spouting out orders to him, somebody you don't know, right? So I said, look, man, y'all have to go outside with that, brother. Okay, y'all can't be in the store just hollering, yelling. Y'all got bags. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the radio playing. Y'all got to go outside with that, man. I'm not going to tell you again. They go outside. We all go outside. So now the older brother stayed inside. He's trying to talk to the guy they ran in. I don't know if he's trying to, like, mentally finesse him into coming outside so they can rob him. He's like, how somebody doing? I don't know. But in jail, when you see somebody who's prey and you the predator and you trying to come on outside, man, it's gonna be okay. He's doing that. Now at that point, it's just him and the guy alone, so it's 1-on-1. So whatever goes on in there, it's pretty much satiated. So I go outside with the big mouth dread brother and the tall brother, and I see that he clings more to the one with the dreads than the shorter, I guess, the leader or the oldest brother. So I'm outside and I take off my jacket. Now no, I'm not condoning anything I did in my past when I was younger. This is me at a different temperament and a much level of cultivation, right? So I go outside. He started saying where he's from in Chicago, West Side. I don't think they do out there is kill niggas and beat niggas to sleep. Blah 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 blah. Of course, I heard this same song almost every night. It never changes. The artist may change, but the song stay the same. I said, okay, man, anytime you want to, you can run up, bro. I feed you out here. You can run up anytime you want to. And the brother, the tall one, he's kind of lurking around, just walking back and forth. My eyes on him, and they don't know my little fixed position with the baton. They don't know I got my baton on me. Only I and a security guard knows this. So I had my baton ready, and they didn't know they was about to get their dome spread it with that baton. The way I had it in the position and how it would have came down doing my size. That somebody would have had a concussion. So somebody would have had CTE by that morning. So he talking and he just doing a bunch of selling of wolf tickets. He haven't ran up yet. And I can see that the other brother, the tall, dark skin, he's not going to do nothing if the older or the one with the dreads don't do nothing first, right? So I'm getting called all kind of bitch, nigga, pussy, nigga. When I call him, I shoot you, I'm a kid. I swear to God, I'm a kid, you nigga. When I next time I see you, I'm a kid. I said, what's wrong now? I said, it's 3 of y'all and basically 1 of me. I'm not putting security in this, but security guard gonna fight if I fight. So it's 3 on 2. So y'all have the advantage. You know what I mean? Y'all got it. At this point, if y'all want to try, y'all want to do something, right? Sorry, somebody just texted me. Text me again. Sorry about that. So something happens where we end up de-escalating the situation. I guess they say I wasn't budging. And you know what I'm saying? And I figured at that point they wasn't going to do nothing. They were just outside selling wolf tickets. So they leave, right? Okay. Now I want to say, now I can't, COVID has messed up my memory, guys, so give me a second. I don't know if it was, now I rarely get to tell these personal true stories and they went good, so that's why I'm so excited to tell this one. I want to bring some light to the stories for once. So one day I see, now don't quote me, I don't know if it was my next work week or later on in that week. But I know for a fact I ended up seeing the one with the dreads who had the big mouth, and I ended up seeing the tall, slim, dark-skinned brother, right? They was outside of the parking lot. Because I remember, I don't know how I saw him, but I know I saw him standing on the edge of the building. So the security guard didn't know why I was going outside. I went out there. He said, you good? He said, you good? I said, no, I'm just about to come out here and take a breath real quick. But I wanted to go out and talk to these 2 brothers by myself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go up to them like a man, look them in the eyes like a man, have my hands behind my back to let them know I'm not threatened. I wanted to, if y'all men, we should be able to talk like men. If I can't talk to you like a man, then get something else. And I can't push her at that level. I can't respect you at that point. So I came to him, and I noticed now the one with the dread who was doing all this popping, he looks at me, and he kind of scowls, like he likes to say, like his face is saying, "Oh, not this nigga here again." That's the way his face is looking. So I kind of laughed when I got down there. And he kind of chuckled too a little bit when he saw me laugh. I'm like, nah, brother, ain't even like that. I had my hands up. I said, look, champ. I said, listen, y'all know, y'all can't stand right here, right? You can't be in front of the store. Customers have to come in here and shop. I don't have anything against you guys. I know some things were said last time you came, but I'm tell you like this, all right? I'm off it if y'all off it. I just want you guys to know, and anybody else, you can't come overnight on my shelf and come in this store and do what you want to do. It's not going to happen. We trying to work. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do a service to you guys by being open 24 hours in this crazy ass neighborhood. And we trying to go home, see our families, kids, babies, and rest and do it again and make a little money. Now, if y'all can't respect me and we supposed to be men, and we're going to continually to have a problem, because I'm willing to go as far as it should go to get my respect. It's not even about me just loving Walgreens. It's about y'all just respecting me and my rules and my policies. I have nothing against y'all. Okay, I didn't see y'all do nothing. I don't call the y'all. You should already know. I don't call the cops down here. I handle it myself by talking or by other means. But I'm gonna get my point across no matter which way it goes, right? I said, y'all boys cool. I ain't got no problem with y'all boys, man. So I end up dapping both of them up. They look at me up and down. They laugh. They say, you know what? All right, man, you good, big man. I said, oh, no, I'm good, baby. So they end up walking off or whatever. And now, it's the second time I came in contact with them. Now, this is the third time. The third time, I don't know if it was that same morning. But I know one day, me and my security guard, we was talking about the register. We just shooting, you know, that was my homie. So we just talking, man, security guard. And I see the dude with the dread. He's hanging outside, but he's trying to get my attention. He was looking at me. So when I see that, I go to my waist. I think, what, you know, 'cause you never know. I've had so many people come back and I've had so many altercations that I'm just always on go. So he come up. And I tell the security guard, I said, it's cool. I got it. He said, look, man, you know, big man, I respect you. I know we squashed what we had. He said, can you do me a favor? I said, what's up? Now, I'm still on go now, because I still don't know. He said, look, man, my girl pregnant, and she thirsty. I'm trying to take her to the Emory Hospital. The Emory Hospital was like 2 blocks up the street. He said, man, can you please do me a favor, just give her like a water or orange juice? And I saw this girl. She was sitting on. She was sitting down by the stoop, by the entrance. I said, you know what? I got you, man. Like, I said, she about to have a baby now. He be like, oh no, man, but she having some complications. Can you just buy her something to drink, man? I left my wallet. I don't got no money on me. I said, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. So I went inside the store or whatever. He came in. I bought it for him. Gave him the juice or whatever. He looked at me again. He shook my hand down. This what made me on go. He shook my hand with the right, and he turned around to give his girl the orange juice with his left hand, but he was still grabbing my hand really tight, and he wasn't letting my hand go. So my other hand went, you know, to my pocket to get my baton or whatever. Like I said, I've been in a lot of stuff. You just never know. So he looks at me. He said, "Man, I really respect you, big man. Like all security guards and managers, man. You a real nigga, man. Like." We hear about you, around the store, and we hear a lot about you, and we just think you just trying to fight niggas and, front on niggas, just beat niggas because you big. But he said, you a real nigga, man. Take a nigga like you to run the store at night, because I'm sure overnight, you see some stuff. And I'm like, yeah, man, I do, man. When somebody acknowledge that and appreciate it and see what I'm kind of going through, man, it really helps. So I appreciate you for that, bro. We looking at each other, and I can tell this mutual man respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's rare that you see that today, that we can squash something by, verbally getting past. We can talk about something, 2 men, 2 alpha males like that. So, I dapped him up, gave him a hug. He left, and I never seen dude again, ever. Now, I did hear a story about him pushing or slapping a security guard named AP that worked in the parking lot in the daytime. That nigga, that's another story for another day, but I ain't gonna get into it. I call nigga Chris Brown. I'm gonna get into that too. So, the fourth time I came into contact with either three of those brothers, it was a big fight one day, and I wasn't with my normal security guard. I was with the old head. I call him Old Otis. And we outside, and it's about 15 minutes. We see these dudes brawling in the street. I mean, it's like fitting people. It's tranny versus prostitute versus crackheads versus the homeless versus gang members. I'm just sitting there. He like, want me to call the cops? I said, man, you can if you want to, as long as none of them people making this out my store at night. Tonight I'm good, bro. Cause at that point it was my last night for the week, and I'm off, and I was off for 6 days. 2 hours later, remember the older brother I was telling you guys about, the one who had the black on, came in there talking like he was like the Godfather. He came in there, right? He came in there, and his eyes were swollen shut. They were red. They were yellow. He had like a tissue, like a napkin. He was wiping like some liquid and blood from his eyes every time he blinked. He told us, he said, look, man, you know I came here, man? He said, I got progressive, now forgive me, I don't know the proper term. He was like, man, I got progressive eye blindness. He said, at some point I'm gonna go blind. Them boys jumped on me out there, man. They got a hold to me. He said, man, I'm going blind, man. I can't even see straight now, man. I got to keep wiping my eyes. And he started crying. I don't know if he was crying or with the liquid or the blood leaking from his eyes. And they were so big and so red, man. I really felt bad for him, but another part of me was like, how can and some was telling me that it was karma because y'all was going around beating people, jumping on people, and I think robbing people. And you reap what you sow out here, man. And I was telling him, only the universe and God know my heart, and that because I don't know if I would have worked at Walgreens any longer overnight, because most of the managers, they never knew what I was doing, because I kind of hid it from them. The only people who knew was my co-overnight manager, the cashiers, and the girl I was dating at the time who worked there. Now, they really never knew all the fights I've been in, like 15 to 20 fights up there. And I had maybe 10 to 15 security guards. So they didn't know a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff died down because of my effort and because of what I put in at that store. So if it was boring or not busy or quiet, it was because of me most of the time. So I think the reason why I was able to make it out, because the God knew my heart. I wasn't just jumping on people just to jump on them, and I was really protecting the people who worked inside the store every night, because my mission was, maybe if I fight and these niggas see what they get when they come here and mess up, it'll save us in the future. You fight sometimes to keep from fighting. I said maybe I sacrifice beating a couple niggas' heads and come here talking cash money, stealing, or just trying to play me or test me. Then maybe in the future people will know, maybe word to get around fast. That was kind of my mission. But I think the reason why I was able to get out, because I had some people who loved me, that prayed for me and looked out for me. My brother, Pops. That was people who used to call me almost every night. I stayed on the phone with my brother. This nigga like almost a whole shift sometimes. So in that, the me, all them fights and all those altercations, the fact that I was able to make it out of there alive, and I only left with like some minor scar in the back of my head or whatever, it's a blessing. It really was. And he got it bad, man. Like that older, like his eyes, like it made us cringe. Like you couldn't look. It was like looking at Emmett Till pictures. You couldn't look at his eyes. I'd never seen, and I'm not exaggerating, I never seen nobody's eyes like they were. I remember one night I was asleep and I saw his eyes and woke up like, oh damn. I promise you, they were messed up, man. And he was like, their progressive blindness mean that he's gonna go blind at some point. So y'all be careful, man. Like, you gotta try to have a good heart out here, man, because the universe do not have your favor when you prey on people in situations. So y'all gotta be careful. So their stories were the three brothers from Chicago. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. You guys be good, be safe. It's Dark Knight Radio, man. We coming strong. Y'all see all the videos I've been making. It's for you guys. I would really appreciate you guys comment on the videos. Let me know what you think about them, man. Y'all gotta comment to your boy videos, man. I really appreciate it. You guys be good, be safe.